Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Hello and welcome back. We're going to be talking more about the benefits of content marketing today, specifically how it can benefit and increase your organic search traffic, your referral traffic, and even your social media traffic. So we all know that SEO is a really complex strategy and that it demands frequent revision and work both on and off of your website. The basics of content marketing, however, are relatively simple. Google looks at two things when it evaluates how to rank sites for a given user query: authority and relevance. The higher these two factors are for a given site or individual piece of content, the higher it will rank in search results and the more traffic it's going to receive. Therefore, it's in your best interest to maximize these two factors for relevant user queries. And content can help you do both. First, let's take a look at the authority portion of the equation. Though the process is really complicated, the bottom line for authority measurement comes down to the quality and quantity of inbound links to a given URL. The more links you have pointing to your website and the more trustworthy those origin sources are, the higher authority your website is going to have. On-site content helps you create linkable assets on your site to attract these links, while off-site content helps you build inbound links using a more controlled manual approach. Producing more content also helps you achieve higher relevance for more search queries. By writing content that serves common user needs or addresses common user queries, you'll put yourself in front of more potential searchers. To use a fishing analogy, every new piece of content you create is like putting another hook in the water. And to take this analogy one step further, the quality of that content is like the deliciousness of the bait on that hook. It's pretty useless to have a hook in the water without bait, and still useless to use ineffective bait. But once you have many hooks in the water with great bait, you're going to start catching a lot of fish. When you're creating off-site content in any context, you have the possibility of generating referral traffic. In some cases, this is due to your own link building outreach campaigns. You'll manually include a link pointing back to your site in an effort to boost your rankings. But readers can click that link and get to your site directly. Even if stories are written about you, such as a press release or other third-party coverage of your business, you'll usually get a linked mention of your brand name that users can follow to get to your site. For example, there was this viral story that was posted on BuzzFeed about a pet owner's dog's final days of life, and the article was titled, "This story of a dog's last day on earth is beautiful and utterly heartbreaking." It was emotionally powerful and it was visually engaging, and eventually almost 7 million people viewed the story. And if you actually look at the article, you would notice that there's a link to the owner's photography blog as a header to the piece. And so imagine that only 5% of users ended up clicking that link. That's about 350,000 new visitors thanks to just one new published piece of content. I'm not saying that you should expect 350,000 new visitors or anywhere near that number every time you publish content off-site. This is just an extreme example. However, it's not unreasonable to expect hundreds or in some cases thousands consistently when you're publishing on high authority, highly relevant, high traffic sources. It's a major benefit to the content marketing game. 4 recommendations that I have for building your audience are to post regularly, respond, engage, and incorporate feedback. All right, so I want to move on to social media because social media marketing and content marketing are inextricably intertwined. You can use your content to help build a bigger, more relevant following on social media, and you can use your social media following to generate more traffic to your content, thereby making it more effective. It's a mutually beneficial relationship and one that you should be taking advantage of. The bottom line benefit here is that the more you engage in content marketing, the bigger your social media following is going to grow. You'll get more social traffic as a direct flow of visitors, and you'll have more potential consumers to reach when you have promotions or sales to advertise. Okay, so going back to that BuzzFeed article about the dog's final days. In this particular story, it was actually picked up by a number of different publications, including Huffington Post. And there alone, the piece managed to generate 26,000 social shares. And that could contribute to millions of eventual views. So now I want to talk about how that affected the owner's photography page on Facebook. It now has almost 20,000 likes. How many likes do you think it had before this post went viral? My guess is that, like most other small photography businesses, they numbered in the hundreds. So as you can see, content marketing has incredible power in helping to increase your organic, referral, and your social media traffic following.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.